Welcome to SEC Second Look on AL.com, coming to you from the Shrimp Basket on Old Shell Road in Mobile. Talking about SEC dominance, not a new subject, but it continues with Florida winning softball and gymnastics championships, Alabama in golf. It's certainly been a banner year for the SEC. But let's talk football. The streak was broken this year, Mike Herndon. What's the chances the SEC gets back on top in college football this year with a national champion?
Well, I think you look around the conference and certainly some of the usual suspects, Alabama and Auburn, possibly Georgia with a new quarterback, but one that they expect to come in and play well. It would all be teams that would be in contention for that title. Going into the season, you have to think Florida State with a Heisman Trophy winner coming back as the favorite, but certainly several SEC teams who could start a new streak. And now it's been 8 years in a row that they've had a team in the final, 7 years that they had won it before losing it last year. I think the chances are as good for them winning another one as any other conference.
I think one thing working against the SEC, though, is at quarterback, where Auburn, among those big contenders, Auburn is the only team with a guy returning who's been in the big game.
Right. Alabama, LSU, Georgia, South Carolina, Texas A&M, all with new quarterbacks this year. Ole Miss and State have returners coming back, but I really don't expect them to be in the national hunt. So, yes, new quarterbacks, obviously some with some experience. Dylan Thompson's played a lot at South Carolina. Jacob Coker's played a little bit at Florida State. Certainly would be interesting to see if Alabama had to play them at the end of the year, how that would pan out, the two guys that competed for the starting job at Florida State. But had a lot of returners that starting at quarterback last year, a lot of new faces this year. It'll be interesting to see how they adapt.
Okay, the moment of truth. I'm either going to give you the 14 teams in the SEC or the rest of the field. Who's going to win the national championship?
I'm going to have to go with the field.
And I'll take the SEC.